Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whatever and wherever you are. And welcome back to the beta plan playing Shadowrun. So we just hacked into the matrix of the Wuxin Tower, got ourselves some juicy data. We have pay data, which we can sell on the Shadowlands in order to get some money, but more importantly, we got security overrides, a digital authentication. It won't open any doors. It does grant access onto the Wuxing's intranet. So let's. I am cleared, but they are not cleared. So let's clear them out with that security code. That's at least what I assume. Use security override to gain administrative access. Oh, you could use strength. I see. That is something that's very good about Shadowrun. There are always so many options that you can do it over. That you can play with different type of characters and you don't always need to see the same thing. And anyways, welcome admin. Alter existing credential clearance. Very good. Permissions granted. You are now able to enter the existing information, any clearance level of the Wuxing employee ID. Please select an ID to alter. Spoofed ID. There we go. We have a heightened employee ID. That is kind of good. So now I want to enter the employees only. I mean, I think we could enter here. We can talk to this man. Let's talk to him. Deathclaw, yeah. A couple of wage slaves amble about their business inside the corporate locker room. The closest man to you flings a jacket into a locker, then turns away towards the shower. He stops short when he catches sight of you, and his weary eye widens in surprise. Good evening. He glances behind him, and, assured by something, turns back towards you with a smile. I'm Charles. Haven't seen your face before. Are you new here? New to this building. And there you could see if we had security, if we had enough charisma and therefore had the etiquette of security, we could sweet talk him in a different way. Charles sighs. Yeah, I know how it goes. I'm pretty new here myself, still learning the ropes. Any tips for a fellow neophyte? Yeah, the upper floors are off limits. Highly restricted. He glances around, lowers his voice. Not sure what's happening up there, but only company access, security and maintenance have access. Are they allowed up there at hours like this? Let's make sure that we can go there. I don't see why not. They're on call 24/7, but that's not my department, so I can't say for sure. Gotcha. Thanks for the help. Alright, so we have the ability, anytime friend, good luck. Anytime to, go up here. It doesn't seem to be out of the ordinary if you have the access to gain in here. Let's see if we can walk around a little bit more. There's a security checkpoint over here. Let's talk to the security guard for a moment, even though I think we need to go here for our next thing. The guard watches you with suspicion as you approach. You seem confused, ma'am. Something I can help you with? Just clocking in. Alright. That opened up this door for us. That could be good because the maintenance employee were up there. Normal employees were not allowed up there. You see an assortment of items kept on the guard, but you find a badge that belongs to a maintenance worker. Very good. So let's talk to the maintenance employee. Get some info. An oil-blotched dwarf half-heartedly scrubs at her hands above a sink. Her ragged clothes resemble a paint canvas covered in multiple uses of mechanical grime. With a slight turn of the head, she looks towards you. Need something? No, let's not do that. I think I'm lost. Can you help me out? Because if I said I'm security, they could, if I said I'm security, I might be in trouble because I don't have the etiquette security. So let's go to the security checkpoint. Please insert your Wuxing employee identification card. Swipe heightened employee ID. Multi-personal pass accepted. Access granted. Greeting, welcome, Miss C. Pang. Have a nice evening. Everything checks out here. Alright, we can go in here. I mean, we are quite good with the force, but let's not go crazy, huh? Time to disrupt the key in the offices. This pristine, hyper-sterilized office glints at every surface has been polished. Your client has requested that this area be manipulated as subtle as possible, so as not to draw attention away from the temple. The true defacement will happen there, distracting Wuxing security. Hopefully they won't discover the disrupted key flow on this floor for weeks. Alright, so we have to be subtle here. Subtle is the business. Oh, that's another elevator. That won't help much with disrupting the key. Oh, here's a key point. Alright. Oh, I can do that just myself. It said, by the way, on the email that we got from Auntie Chang that because I am magically adept, I could find these key points rather easily. I think otherwise you might be forced to take Gobbet with you. The generator rests unguarded before you. A shock to the system could compromise the computer mainframe and power to it. Not yet. That could be good when we go to disrupt the garden and disrupt the elevator coming up. But first, let's just disrupt the key a little bit. I don't see any... Oh, key point found. Ah, 12 of 100%. Oh, what is this? Okay, just a little bit more. Holy heck. This is a lot of searching for the right key points. A rack of safe boxes rests against the wall. Well, we don't have etiquette security and we do not have quickness. Enter the code. Do we have a code? We don't have a code yet. Perhaps we might find that somewhere, but... Oh, alright. We don't want to open the door yet. Not yet going to the main hall. Oh, what do we do? Why did we... I don't know, but for some reason we have activated some spirits. I guess it's time for combat. I don't understand why that happened though. Alright, so... I don't think everybody has actually seen me in close combat yet. I'm very good. So, I have 4 different types of attack. I have the compound attack. What this all states. What does this all state? Compound attack. The damage is 8. Hey, my viewers want to... Thank you. The RP stands for the armor piercing. A slash follows by a kick. Pierces up to 1 armor. Which is kind of funny that they state that. So I don't know why that is. Pierces up to 1 armor, as it says armor piercing 2. And may do AP damage. This is my eviscerate. This is more or less your... -2 damage, but a lot of bleeding damage and strips armor. This is more or less for a heavy armored opponent that you want to have damage over time with. So either in order to remove the armor or in order to do some damage over time so that you can actually bleed the guy out. And it is a dual hand razor attack that can hit adjacent opponents, more or less when you have a lot of people surrounding you. So I'm gonna go for compound attack. It seems to be immune to AP damage, but I think I already killed it. In an instant. 1 attack. We are that good. Fire might be better. We missed. That can happen. Oh, yeah, and she still has damage from that encounter. And that is still considered her last wound, so let's heal her up right now. And we will give Duncan... some extra chances to hit. The disadvantage is that Gobbet is now standing out in the open. This is the ability we set. It gives AP, lesser AP, but we just saw, I think that they are immune to that, so let's just do a normal shot. Unfortunately, not enough damage despite it being a flanking. Yowza! That was painful. That was just painful. No other words. Alright, but it is dead. And if we don't take much more, if we don't take another hit of damage, then all of this damage will be, well, undone by the next turn. Oh, that took all of our... Oopsie. Oh yeah, we have less AP. I forgot that. That's my mistake. We'll take full cover over here then. Well, it's good that that missed, but he's clearly moving in our position in order to... I want some cover from him. That's why I moved up. I still can't use this. Duncan, can you please shoot again? We are not very lucky with hitting this dude. So we need to move up. This is a bit of a scary proposition what we're doing here over here, but we're going to try it out. He didn't do anything. Alright, time for us to take him down. Voila! 12 HP, 12 HP, all the damage that was done to us is gone because we only took one hit and you heal up the last hit of damage after the end of the combat. I saw something here. Yes, inspect. Prototype weapon sits locked in a stand. Its locking mechanisms are seemingly tied into the weapon's operation and safety. Forcing it could do damage to the weapon. Well, let's access the research computer. Welcome user, please select from the following options. Several folders appear in the second window below the first. Read the manual weapons. We don't have the intelligence and we don't have pistol. One section labeled with a symbol similar to the marking on the weapons. A quick scan of the data reveals. Unfortunately, we can only apparently pull it out with roll force because we don't have pistol and we don't have the intelligence in order to hack the system. We found a few nuggets of information stand out. A section dedicated to Wuxing building key details the geomancy plans and the renovation that has been made to change the key flow. It appears that Wuxing's already made hundreds of minuscule and a handful of not so minuscule adjustments to the floor plans and building infrastructure. A recent updated file marks its project to add new water lines for the temple fountain as complete. The document ends with a large list of future modifications the company has queued for completion, all the way to improve its positive energy output. We should disrupt these plans. Apparently that's not possible. Oh. That is unfortunate. I don't see any key points over here. By the way, didn't we get some more karma points? No. So what are the things? Gain access to the temple. That's related. Disrupt key in the offices. We're trying to do that. We need at least 50%. We would love to do 100%. That would probably give us the biggest paycheck. We only have done 25 right now. So we really need to look. Oh dear. Little framiness. I apologize if this continues. I will make a little cut. Oh, but we found another key point. Light and dark balance is key to maintain good key. What? Interesting. There is yet another spirit, but it didn't attack last time. Or it didn't attack with his brother, I would say. Anyways, 50% key disrupted. Alright. I'm just checking here. Man, you've got to check out a lot. We're definitely going to attack that spirit because I don't want it to... Thank you. Oh, did I move Easy Nobel too? Oh, well, then I'm just an idiot. Voila. Gone. Let's take the offices just to be sure. This office. I'm surprised that there is no key point over here. I mean, I know the main key points are upstairs, but I wouldn't be surprised if there is a lot more key here. There's a lot of plans over here. You would expect that to be kind of key related. If they made an area over here, there must be a key point. Yeah. Okay, we're now at 35% key. I kinda hesitant to leave the floor yet, I must say. Oh. Oh, we touched that already. Those were the safes. Okay, let's open the door. Let's not... Light and dark balance is key to maintain good... 8484! I think that is the code that we need here for. Alright then. Eight, 4, 8, 4. Voila, 150 Newton. Very good. I have the feeling that I know the top side has more, supposedly more key, but disruption of 35%, it might be 40 or something. Yeah, well, we found more. Told you. 45% even. That means that there must be 50 around here. I need to find the last key point. We also have, of course, the elevators. This room. Did we miss a key point in this room? Let's just mess with the computer now. 8484. Very good. %50 key disrupted. Looks like we've bettered this place enough, Deathclaw. Just like our client wanted. All that is left is to trash the temple statue, and then we can leave. But the more damage we do, the more we'll get paid. I vote that we stay a little longer. I'm all for money, Izzy. But this is some seriously unsettled key. I can't predict what happens if we stay here and make these things worse. I have a feeling we might find ourselves in a very dangerous situation. Well, we're going to stay. I say 50 disruption of key is not good enough by far for the beta plan. But that is for the next episode. We have disrupted quite a little bit of key, and well, the next bit of the key disruption will come in the next episode. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.